It's that time again, time to weigh myself. 104.6, so that is a new low, and that's pretty much all the hard work done.
With that new low this morning, that means that I have lost all the weight I need to lose, and that is pretty much just all the hard work completely done. Now, I started this a few weeks before November last year, and I topped the scales at 114 kilos, and when that happened I was like, do you know what, quite frankly, I am not being the best lifter I can be while being at that weight. And I made the decision, do you know what, I'm going to go down, I am moving to the GBPF, and I'm going to go down to the 105 kilogram weight class. And I've done that, and I've lost just under 10 kilos. I am a much better lifter because of it. I am not just relatively stronger, but I'm also maximally stronger. My total overall is bigger than it was last November. It absolutely is. And it's been tough. It has been tough. There's been a few reasons that have allowed me to get stronger while being in a deficit and losing so much weight, and it has been down to two things: improving my nutrition and having proper programming. But it has been tough, and the main reason that it's been tough is because, to me, maximal strength is always what I shoot for, and I know I am capable of, and I know exactly what I can do and how I can perform, and I expect a lot from myself. I expect to gain weight on my total every training cycle. I expect to gain a lot of weight, and you know, since last November, I mean, it's been 4.5 months. I probably have not gained what I would have hoped I would have gained if I stayed at kind of 114, maybe move up to 115, and maybe even 116. And that has been the most mentally tough thing, is sticking with it, because I've had to be so much more patient and take a much more patient route. And like, do you know what? Okay, I'm not adding 10 kilos to my squat and 10 kilos to my deadlift and 5 kilos to my bench every kind of 6 to 8 week training cycle, but I've been adding a few kilos here and there. I've been hitting rep PRs, and I am absolutely maximally stronger, and I have been being and performing maximally stronger in a deficit. And now that I can put myself back into a surplus, these next 7 weeks are going to be going very well. My plan is to just kind of get myself back up to maintenance and just sit there. I should probably kind of go back up to about 104.9, 105, just from obviously having my glycogen stores completely refilled, and also with glycogen stores coming, you also gain water, etc, etc with that. So probably go up to about 105, 105.1, and then just slowly being in a surplus and take myself up to about 106 kilos, maybe low 106s, maybe even mid 106s, and then just do a slight water manipulation tool before the competition, drop a kilo of water weight, and then from there I'll make my way, and then I'll be able to compete. And realistically speaking, dropping about a kilo of water weight, you can easily replace that within 15 to 20 minutes by using proper tools, by selecting appropriate electrolytes, and just being smart with it. So that is something I'm very confident with. And then for the plan from this competition is to just perform as best as I can. Now, then a lot of the time I would say I want to hit this squat, and I've said it in these episodes, I want to hit this squat, this bench, this deadlift. And although I do have certain markers, I want to just perform to the best of my capabilities and just hit a PR total, a meet PR total, and just have fun with it. And that is the goal. I do feel that I will be hitting all-time PRs and hitting some very, very big numbers, but my main focus is just to perform the best that I can, and that is what I'm going to aim for, and that is what I'm going to do, and I'm very confident with that happening. And then from there, what my plan is going to be is try and take my weight down to about probably in the kind of mid 103s, kind of low 103s, and then that sets me up very, very nicely as I can go into a lean bulking phase, and that will give me up to August to put on about 2.5 to 3 kilos of lean mass, which again will really improve my performance massively, as I won't just be in a surplus and my leverages won't just be improving, but I'll also be gaining extra lean tissue, which obviously will lead to having the ability to be maximally stronger as always. So I hope you've enjoyed episode 5, guys. Please hit that like button. If you haven't already, then make sure you subscribe, and I'll see all of you guys next time. Good.